Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, pretty exciting, I'm going to be taking a look at another Legoland exclusive set. This is the Legoland, and it actually doesn't say the name on it here, but this is the Legoland Driving School Cars set. So this is set number 40347. It has 209 pieces, and I paid $20 for this set. I actually was hoping that some of the Legoland exclusives were more of a deal, and some of them were. I didn't get some of the bigger ones just because of travel and different stuff. There was one that had a lot of the rides and areas at the park in it, and this is sort of that ilk. Several of their sets were sort of in that same kind of idea, in that they were sets based off of rides, attractions, areas at the Legoland parks. So this driving school is not one of the rides I went on or anything like that, but it seemed kind of interesting. Looked like we got a couple minifigures here, some different side buildy things. It also looked like it has a ton of stickers, like a lot of stickers, and I guess I'm interested to see that as well. So I decided to pick this up. I don't know if this will end up being worth $20. We'll see. But in this video, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so while we look at the builds for this Legoland exclusive Legoland Junior Driving School or Driving School set, I can't remember the name, I just wanted to say thanks for watching and then remind you, if you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button. That helps me a lot. So this build is comprised of a lot of smaller builds, and I couldn't even really remember what I built first and what I built last, or what the order of everything was, but you can see we've already put together some signage, maybe a gas pump, kind of a crosswalk, some traffic cones, and now we can get into building the two vehicles that take kind of up the rest of the build here. Now these are actually built exactly the same. Good amount of stickers on there. Stickers are quite small too, and don't add a ton for me personally, but I'll talk about that more in the full review. And now we're on to the next vehicle, and like I say, this one is built exactly the same as the other one, just with a color swap, some different stickers. So now on to my review for this set. Okay, so that is this Legoland exclusive driving school cars, or like junior driving school. As I mentioned at the beginning, this is a Legoland exclusive set, and it is based on one of the rides at the Legoland I was at, and maybe they are at lots of different Legolands. I'm not 100% sure on that, and This is interesting. It's about what it said on the box. I didn't know if I was going to like it, just based on what I see here, and I have mixed feelings about it, but we'll just get right into it because there is a good amount of stuff to look at here. And the first thing we'll look at is the minifigures. So you get 4 minifigures in this set, and I'll kind of just go through them one by one. It's a relatively small set, but 4 minifigures is not nothing. They aren't anything particularly special as far as I can tell, but that is okay. So we have the first minifigure here. It does have the camera accessory there. Also has the satchel kind of crossbody bag. Very basic torso with kind of a quarter button there, top or jumper. Nice smiling face, pretty classic hairpiece, no alternate face. Back of the torso is very, very simple. Nothing on the midsection, nothing on the legs, nothing on the arms. So a super basic minifigure. Maybe, I say this a lot, and oftentimes actually I've been finding like city figures that aren't just civilians are actually rather detailed, but this could be just a civilian or something else, or it could be like a character from the Winter Village collection or from the modular collection or something like that. Nothing crazy special there, but they are on the tallest legs, so maybe an adult person here. The next one we have is this one. And this one is like a police officer, but I believe it's supposed to be, like a Lego employee kind of dressed in a costume. I'm not positive, but I think they're like one of the workers operating the ride. So they have this little like stop sign looking accessory here, baseball cap there, no alternate face because of the cap. The torso design is really good. I have a walkie-talkie, a badge, a tie, some stuff around there. Some nice detail there. The belt as well. Nothing on the midsection, nothing on the legs, nothing on the arms. Back here does have the walkie-talkie again, and it says police on the back. So that's pretty nice. That could be a useful torso for a lot of other different things. It's a pretty generic kind of police-looking torso, so that's very good. And then you get two more, and you get two more that are on the shortest legs here. So the first one I'll show, we have this one. They do have an accessory, which is like a little ticket or an admission ticket here, or like maybe their driver's license that I think you can get like printed off at the ride or at a different area of or near the area at Legoland. It's not something that I did, but so this is one of those things. Maybe their driver's license. I'm not sure. So this is on the shortest legs, so they do not bend. Nice torso here with kind of a hoodie with the drawstrings, which is good. Some freckles, a little smirk. Fine hairpiece, no alternate face. Back of the torso just has the hood there. So this is a pretty average, minifigure on the shortest legs, which is fine. And then you get another one that is on the shortest legs. And again, it has the kind of either driver's license or admission ticket or something else there. And I should note that those are both stickers, so that's something to consider. Again, we have freckles here, nice face, classic hairpiece, or just pretty average hairpiece. The torso is pretty interesting. It's kind of like looks like an apron or like an overalls or something like that, but it's got like little flowers or apples or something going on here that is kind of cute. Looking at the back, very much the same. Nothing on the midsection because there isn't one. Shortest legs, nothing on the arms. Super basic. So 4 minifigures here. Accessories are not anything terribly special. That's that. But, for a set of this size, getting 4 minifigures is actually pretty nice for play. So that's really good. And then as you can see, the rest of the set is comprised of all these really kind of small side buildy type things or whatever here. So it's hard to kind of go into. But the first thing we look at, we got some traffic cones here, just 2 pieces. Very, very simple, but effective. So those can be positioned for maybe people to drive through, to knock over if they're maybe not being too careful or whatever else here. We have the stop sign, which is just on a 2x4 plate. This like tile with the long bar element coming off the back. So that's all one piece. And then we have this stop sign that is a sticker there. We have another one of those, same kind of deal, except it has a stop light here. So we get the green, yellow, and red. Pretty simple design, but kind of a nice design, actually. It doesn't take up too much space, and I think it looks okay. This kind of like claw or tooth piece used there is a nice little cap to that, so that's very fine. We do have another one of those kind of stop lights, stop and go lights here. And again, it's built the exact same way, but it's on a bigger kind of base here. We have like a little ramp, and not really a ramp, but it uses these curved pieces, which I think is supposed to be a crosswalk. You can see this sign here has a crosswalk sign. That is a sticker. This is an area that maybe one of the vehicles in the build would drive over or something like that, but make sure to stop for pedestrians or anyone crossing the street or whatever else there. So this is one of the more quote-unquote substantial elements from the set. Going on to the next thing, we have I believe this is like a gas station or a gas pump is what I want to say. Interestingly enough, this piece is a print, and it's not one that I'm super familiar with. It's got some interesting details, some interesting gradient going on in there. It looks like either to be like credit cards or different things in there, and some different buttons and stuff. We have a tube over on the side. We have like a nozzle here that's clipped together. A couple of vent pieces, a red kind of button on the side there. So I think this is supposed to be a gas pump, but It could potentially be something else. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comments. But this is nice. It's good to get that print. Like I say, it's not something that I've seen too many times, or if ever. So that's kind of nice. And then we have kind of this sign here, and this has like a signage or like a welcome thing again on just a 2x plate for green there. We have the sign over here on this panel piece. That is a sticker, kind of has a map of maybe what Legoland might look like there, with some different rides and different features. So that's a sticker. Also, the Legoland sticker over here is also a sticker. Would have really liked to get that as a print, for an exclusive set like this. There are a lot of stickers in this set, and I would have loved to have like something like that printed there. You can see we have some floral pieces here with the different flower studs, nice variation in color. Very, very simple. Not a whole lot going on there. And then besides all of that, we get two vehicles. Now these are built exactly the same, but with some different colors here. So I can't remember which one you build first, but the first one we can look at is the police vehicle, and there are stickers on this as well. So I will count those. We can see the sticker sheet over here. So this is the map, this is the Legoland sign, stop sign, crosswalk sign, and the like tickets or driver's license. The rest of these are for the vehicles. So on this slope here, we have police. One behind that, we have a badge on the side here, badge on the side here, number two, number two. So that's 6 stickers on this. This is really, really small, uses like maybe some of the smallest Lego wheels there, but some okay stuff in here. Got a little like a bumper area with these plates with the rails, got some translucent pieces for some lights. It looks like very classic Lego, kind of blocky exposed studs, which is kind of nice. There is a steering wheel in the center. This is 4 wide. A character can stand in here. The characters who I would assume are the ones enjoying this ride are the ones with the legs that do not bend, but it doesn't look too strange or anything like that. There's some good kind of slope for like the hood, and then kind of the rear there is fine. Different color translucents for the brake lights or the back lights there. Again, another rail for a bumper. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. It's really small, a lot of small pieces in this, and it wasn't too interesting to me. It was just very, very basic, a pretty rudimentary kind of vehicle here. If it was, if one was to leave the stickers off of this, I think it could have been, it could work very much as part of a ride at a theme park. I don't necessarily see a need to have them themed as like first responders or emergency responders or anything like that, but I know that having been at Legoland, they do have rides that are similar to that, so or attractions that involve stuff like that. So that is kind of what I think this is based on, and so that's that one. It's overall just fine. I think this can, roll over the crosswalk there. It's not great. You could get pinned up a little bit there because there's just very little clearance here for the wheels between the bottom plates there. So not a ton of space, just really can roll them, and going over anything you might get stuck. But if I were to, hold on to this and drive it through, it's not a terribly big issue. And then we have the fire truck, fire engine, fire car here. So again, the same kind of stickers. We have fire, we have a little badge emblem there, badge and some stripes, badge and some stripes, number 1 here instead of number 2, number 1 here instead of number 2. So that's all these stickers. Good amount of stickers for a set this small. And this one's built exactly the same. So we do have the translucent up here, the plates with the rail, same kind of wheels, same kind of clearance on the bottom, same kind of translucent stuff for the lights at the back, the rail. All of the shape of this and all of the piece usages is exactly the same. just a color swap, really, and then the different stickers. So even like, yeah, I can't express it enough how similar these are, because they're, virtually identical in piece usages and builds, but one is red and one is blue. So that is that. And what you're left with here is this set of all these disparate elements. Now, I believe the attraction, the ride, is sort of a road course, roughly set up, where people who are enjoying the ride can get in their own vehicle and drive around and make turns and stop at stoplights and stop at stop signs and keep going and kind of drive around. And I believe the intention for this set is to kind of set that up and play through. I think if a person like went on that ride and maybe that was their favorite ride at the park or their favorite attraction at the park, this might be a wonderful souvenir to kind of remember that and map out, their kind of their route that they went on and everything here. And as far as the set by itself, like I say, there's some play here. I think having like maybe an adult or a caregiver, caretaker, guardian, or whoever this person is, to maybe the other people that are on the smallest legs here, taking pictures of them while they go around the track is really nice. Having this character sort of monitoring everybody and making sure they're following the rules and everything like that, and then a couple characters to take part on the ride is well considered. I mean, 4 minifigures is pretty good for this set. And, the builds are all very basic, but there's something kind of charming about that. And so I don't really mind. I think because there are some other sets from the Legoland exclusive stuff that feel like they're themed on Legoland, like different rides, different castles, all different attractions there. This could be part of like a bigger Legoland part. Like if I had a Lego City set up such that I wanted an amusement park and I wanted to make it a Legoland made out of Lego and make Lego versions of the attractions, this would be something might want to get maybe 1 or 2 more of the set, but this would be something that could be used to do that. And I have another Legoland exclusive set that is similar to this, that it's based off an attraction. So that is potentially very fun. For me, I don't have a particular affinity for this ride or this attraction, but this is another kind of souvenir, another set I got when I got to spend some time at Legoland in California, and really enjoyed my time there. And I definitely wanted to go there and get some of the exclusive sets. There is an exclusive set that's like, I think like 1,100 pieces or something like that, and maybe it was $100 or more than, or maybe it was more pieces and it was slightly cheaper. It seemed like it was a good value, but it was a little big for me to bring home. And that one had like, is a similar thing to this, where it was kind of like, Lego versions of Lego attractions at Legoland. And it had a ton of kind of small little builds, side builds that I might consider them typically, but that kind of makes up the whole set, which is, if you've seen my channel, not something that I am terribly, it doesn't really get me the same way as a more, connected Lego set does. So having all these separate elements isn't something that I'm terribly thrilled about, but I think there are people that could really get a kick out of this. So and as I said with the Mythica set, this is kind of some memorabilia from my time, and so it does have some fun memories, associated where I was when I got this, where I was at with my life, and all the other good things associated with my time there and that trip, and so this is part of that. I would have loved to have gotten some prints. I really think this one, the Legoland sign, would have been great to get as a print, especially because that might be, something they could put in every Legoland exclusive set. So I really would have appreciated that. The other ones, there is a lot of stickers. I thought they made a stop sign print, but maybe not. And some of these other things I don't care too much. Would have loved if these were maybe a little bit different, but as I understand it and as I remember, the vehicles that one might drive at the attraction are probably pretty uniform, just maybe with some different colors and stuff. And, as far as all the other little accessories, all the little road signs and road pieces here for the driving course for this, driving school here, I think they're fine. They're not crazy interesting. They're not terrible, so they're just okay. And yeah, I think could be some play here. Certainly could be set up and have people engage with these vehicles and the other little sort of elements of the set. But for me personally, it's not something that I think I'm going to play with necessarily, but it might be something I would incorporate into a Legoland in the future. I will show the extra pieces here because you do get some good amount of small pieces in here. So like the stoplights, you get an extra of all of those little pieces, extra of the flower studs, extra of kind of the megaphone piece, all your 1x1s, your studs, your tiles, your plates, all of that good stuff there. So fine, about what you would expect. And this set is 209 pieces, and it cost $20. That was the retail price. That's what I paid for it. I think it is probably possible to get this set in the aftermarket for cheaper than that. I'm not positive. I was hoping the Legoland exclusive sets would kind of have kind of be deals or something, because I already spent a good amount of money on the admission and the food and all the other stuff there. But they probably don't do that much. Most of the stuff there was just priced at retail, and $20 for this set. Like, if this wasn't a Legoland exclusive and this was in a store, I don't know if they would price this at $20. It's hard for me to say. It could be, 209 pieces, a lot of small pieces, nothing terribly huge. I mean, the biggest pieces are these kind of plates here, and I suppose you do get several of these kind of tiles with the big bar element coming off of them for like signposts and stuff like that. You do get 4 minifigures. There's nothing terribly exciting about them, but 4 minifigures in a set of this size is worth considering. Overall, I would have loved this to be cheaper than $20. I think $15 probably would have been about right, or somewhere in there. I think $20 is kind of on the high end for this one. If this one was more than $20, I don't think I would have probably purchased it, and I would have been a little bit upset. At $20, I decided, because of the special circumstances in which I was able to purchase this, to give it a go. And I can't say if I really felt like I got $20 worth of Lego here necessarily, but for all the other value connected with this, there is something to be said about that. It's just, as far as like what's in front of me here, I don't think I would typically love paying $20 for this, considering all the stickers, considering how disparate all the little build elements are. But it is interesting, and like I say, I think there's a market for it. I think I just wish maybe the Legoland exclusive sets were, like I say, a little bit of a deal, and I wish they were better, frankly. I haven't looked at too many. I liked the Mythica one a lot. This one is a little bit of a letdown for me, but I kind of knew what I was getting when I bought the set and when I looked at the box. And I have another Legoland exclusive set that is based on a different attraction, I believe, but still has kind of this emergency response theme, I think. And I'll have to see what that one looks like, because I think that one was also $20, and I'll have to see how I feel this one compares to that one compares to this one, and then sort of give my final take on some of the Legoland exclusive sets here. So I think that's all for this one. I think the value is so-so, but it is still kind of a special thing. It could have been more special if, this was a print and some other stuff, but they can't all be winners, I suppose, even though I wish they could. And that's it for this. So another Legoland exclusive set on the Sobrix channel. So very good. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including another Legoland exclusive set based on an attraction, and then tons of other Lego sets from all different themes, all different shape, size, price point, piece count, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of those upcoming videos. Subscriptions help me a lot. They mean a lot to me. So if you're interested, please click the subscribe button. I very much appreciate it. And if you want to support this channel, you can do that right here on YouTube with membership, supers, and thanks. I also have the Patreon. It's in the video description on my channel page, patreon.com/sobrix. And you can get access to all of my videos early before they're up publicly, as well as some exclusive videos and some other stuff I have in the works. So maybe consider checking that stuff out. It does help me a lot, so I appreciate it. And with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.